Good evening, everyone. I'm Les Heinz, the president. That's good. I'll take that. I'm Les Heinz, president of the National Capital Chesapeake Bay chapter of the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. Whoa, there is a big echo in here. I'll take that. Thank you. Is there anything in that? Welcome to the 2016 nominations for the Emmy Awards. Tonight we will announce Emmy nominees for more than 400 entries that was submitted in our call for entries. It's all work that was produced in 2015. The winners will be announced at our Emmy Awards ceremony, which will be held this year at the Baltimore Marriott Waterfront on Saturday, June 25th. And let me be the first to remind you that Emmy night tickets are now on sale at www.capitalemmys.tv. Before we get started, I just want to take a few moments to go through some housekeeping items. First of all, I want to recognize the chapter staff, not only for putting this event together, but for all the work they do in a professional manner in operating the chapter's affairs. Carol Wynn is our executive director, Ashlyn McKeithen is our associate director, and Sharon Sobel is our awards and judging coordinator. Yeah, you can give it out for them. I also want to recognize the chapter's awards committee led by our two co-chairs, Fran Murphy and Jay Korf. Fran, Jay, and the rest of the committee have put in a ton of work pulling this all together, and that work, Fran, is much appreciated. Tonight we are coming to you live and in color from Maggiano's Little Italy in Chevy Chase section of Washington, D.C. Thank you for all your hard work in hosting the nominations party. I'd also like to welcome our viewers, are you ready for this? In Baltimore, Virginia Beach, Richmond, Roanoke, and any other market within the boundaries of our chapter. We're able to welcome them because for the second year in a row, we are live streaming our nominations on capitalemmys.tv with the help of MediaX Presentations and its owner, Bern Rexer. You can learn more about their company at www.mxpi.com. They will also be live streaming the Emmy Awards on June 25th, and if I didn't mention already, the tickets are on sale at capitalemmys.tv. You can get your hotel rooms there as well. In addition to the live streaming, the Regional Emmy Awards will also be broadcast on a tape delay basis on MPT2 on Friday, July 1st at 8 p.m. And I mention that because the cool thing about this is that on that day, MPT2 is moving to an HD format. So we're helping to launch that network into the HD world. So I think that's very cool. That's it for me. I'm going to turn it over to our awards chair, and I want to hear more cheering than I got for myself. Ladies and gentlemen, you know her, you love her, you can't live without her, Fran Murphy.
Thank you, Les. And you can suck up now, but it's too late. Anyway, as Les stated earlier, we got more than 900 entries, not 400, 900. So there was a lot of work to be done. Making sure things were in the right categories, etc. We had 106 categories, so lots of good chances to win a statue. We were judged by several chapters. We try and make sure your entries get the best look from different chapters every year. We move them around, and so we'd like to thank Heartland, Rocky Mountain, Pacific Southwest, Upper Midwest, Lone Star, and Suncoast for judging our Emmys. And they'll all be sending Emmys for us to judge, so Sharon will let you know more about that when that happens. In the meantime, we'd also like to acknowledge our accounting firm. This year we have a new accounting firm of Bowling, Franklin and Company in Fredericksburg, Virginia. And Lori Livingston, the senior manager, helped us put the list together tonight. And that wasn't any walk in the park either. Tonight we are going to have two readers of the nominations. Listen up quick. The list will be published on the website as well in case you miss something or you want to prove it to a friend of yours. You're like, oh, did that really happen? Right now I'd like to introduce our two readers, Kristen Bursett, She's the sports anchor at WUSA 9. Come on in. And our other reader tonight is Jamoke Davis. And Jamoke is from Monument Sports. And he's the director of network production. And it says here he's a stud host, but I meant to say he's a studio host. Okay.
Either way, I'll take either way.
And Kristen's going to start the reading, so take it away.
All right, here we go. These are the nominees. We're starting with category 1A, of course, newscast, morning, larger market. News 4 midday, Amtrak derailment, WRC. ABC 7 News at noon, train derailment, WJLA. Baltimore burns, the morning after the riots, WJZ. Category 1B, newscast, morning, medium market. One nominee, October 30th, 6:30 a.m. newscast, WTVR. Category 2A, newscast, daytime, larger market. WAVY News 10 at 6 p.m., WAVY. ABC 7 News at 4, Philadelphia train derailment, WJLA. News 4 at 5, Amtrak derailment, WRC. Category 2B, newscast, daytime, medium market. WSLS 10 at 6, murder journalist, WSLS. And NBC 12, News at 5, WWBT. Moving on to category 3A, newscast, evening, larger market. 11 News Tonight, Police Commissioner fired, WBAL. Fox 45 News at 10, City Hall curfew clash, WBFF. WTTG, 10 p.m., the Baltimore curfew clash. ABC 7 News at 11, Baltimore riots, WJLA. ABC 7 News at 11, Philadelphia train derailment, WJLA. There we go. All right, moving on to 3B, newscast, evening, medium market. We have one nominee, NBC 12, News at 11, WWBT. Category 4A, newscast, weekend, larger market. Baltimore boils over, WJLA.
All right.
Thank you. He's waiting for that. He's sleeping over there. And awakening amidst the Paris terror attacks, WRC. Those were for 4A newscast weekend. Now 4B newscast weekend medium market, we have one nominee, NBC 12, News at 11, charter bus crash, WWBT. Jamoke?
All right, here we go. 5A, general assignment report within 24 hours. Field trip, WTTG. Freddie Gray protests, WBFF. Leading up to the horror, a DC mansion murder exclusive, WRC. Dying 8-year-old finds his true love, WTKR. This is going to help somebody, WBFF. Trooper to survivor, WUSA 9. Anyone? No one? Okay. You don't have an Uncle Frankie, WTVR. 5B, general assignment report, no time limit. What is a free-range kid, WUSA 9. Stacy finally gets her chance, WAVY. Category 6, spot news, fatal smoke, WJLA. A difficult live shot, WMAR. Mundaman Monday, WBFF. A night in the streets with Baltimore protesters, The Washington Post. 7A, continuing coverage within 24 hours. Freddie Gray riots, WJZ. The Baltimore riots, a city under siege, WJLA. Pope Francis in America, Washington, D.C., WUSA 9.
We're having competing clapping over here. All right, moving on to 7B, continuing coverage, no time limit. Rescue in the tunnel, it's WTTG. And from pulpit to prison, WRIC. Category 8, team coverage. Papal visit 2015, WRC. Category 9A, investigative report, single story, one nominee, Veterans Hospital investigation, WSLS. Category 9B, Investigative Report Series. Freddie Gray Investigation, WBAL. 13 News now investigates untested rape kits, WVEC. And Serving in Silence, Rape in the National Guard, WRC. Category 10A, Feature News Report, Light Feature, Light Series. Heads of State, Presidential Graveyard Seeks New Life, WRC. Jacob Walker, A Small Boy Inspiring an Entire World, WWBT. Pay It Forward, Let's Help Kids, WTTG. The Swedish Shop, WBFF. My Talent is for God, Intravision. Metro a Metro, WZDC Telemundo. Baby Bun's Journey, WRIC. And The Decision Between Life and Limb, WRIC. These next nominees are for Category 10B, Feature News Report Serious Feature. Miracle Baby, WSLS. Billy's Last Letter, WBFF. Policing After Freddie Gray, WMAR. The Great Escape, WJLA. The Last Week in April, WBFF. Still No Knock at the Door, Who Killed Donna and Mike, WTVR. Finding Fuller, He Sleeps in a Friendly Country, WTVR. And Beyond Ebola, Building a Family of Strangers, The Washington Post.
All right, as we continue with the 2015 Emmy Award nominations, we start with Category 10C, Feature News Report Serious Series. Preparados para la deportación, Intravision. Border Kids, A Year Later, Univision, Washington. History in Havana, WRC. Finding Peace After War, Intravision. After Horrific Loss, Grieving Father Finds Strength Through Daughter, WRC. Stories from El Salvador, WZDC Telemundo. And Maryland on the Street, MOS Stories 2015, WBFF. Category 11, News Special, Change After Tragedy, WHSV. The Untold Stories of Flight 514, WJLA. The next category, 12A, Chesapeake Heritage News Feature, Taking a Dip, WRC. Just Another Day on the Farm, WBFF. Mystery on the Mountain, WRC. And The Pearl of Chesapeake, WMAR. Next category, 12C, Chesapeake Heritage Program Special. We have one nominee, Potomac by Air, Our Nation's River, Maryland Public TV. Next category, 13A, Arts and Entertainment News Feature, News Series. From Glenvar to the Grammys, WDBJ7. Abu the Flute Maker, Baltimore's one-man band, WBFF. Live from Cuba, WRC. And Serial Revisited, WBFF. Category 13B, Arts Entertainment Program Feature Segment. Artist Profile, Eric Dyer, Maryland Public TV. A Musical, Calling, Sharing the Secret of Garth Newell, WSLS, Daytime Blue Ridge. Hecht, Jazz Collection, Maryland Public Television. And For Whom It Stands, Art Exhibit, Maryland Public Television. On Leadership, Misty Copeland's Perseverance, The Washington Post.
All right, now we're on 13C, Arts and Entertainment Program Special. Celebrating Black History, WRC. The Scene, WHRO. Category 14A, Business Consumer News, Single Story Within 24 Hours. Craft Beer Explosion, WVEC. Do You Hear What I Hear, WBFF. Hot Lane Finds, WUSA 9. Cause for Alarm, WWBT. Category 14B, Business Consumer News Series No Time Limit. Consumer Watch Protecting Your Money, WRC. House from Hell, WAVY. Ruth Furness with ALS Fights for Insurance, WAVY. Category 14C, we have one nominee for Business Consumer Program Special. 7 on Your Side Business Consumer Program Special, WJLA. Category 15A, crimes, news single story within 24 hours. Focus on the Game, WBFF. 200 Murders, WBFF. Mystery at the Donovan, WTTG. Category 15B, crime, news series, no time limit. Face to Face with a Killer, WTVR. Gone in Seconds, WRC. Synthetics and the New Drug, WRC. A Casualty of Policing, WBFF. Category 16A, health science news single story. 3D nipple tattoos help survivor feel whole again, WJLA. Pay it forward, pause to care, WTTG. The Surprise, WJLA. La Otra Liga, The Other League, WZDC, Telemundo. Category 16B, Health Science News Series Program Special, Inspeccionando el Futuro, Intravision. And Cheap Fix, Heroin's Resurgence, The Washington Post.
Category 17A, military news single story, news series. Cool Magazine, Cool School Airman Magazine. One Final Mission, I Don't Think I Would Ever Be Here, WTVR. 21 Steps, WTTG. 17B, military program special. Honor to Serve, Local Heroes, WETA. Veterans Voices, WHRO. Category 18A, politics, government, news single story within 24 hours. 13 News Now, funded by fines, WVEC. Paycheck Politics, WDBJ7. McCullum is Not a Major, WAVY. And Political Pawns, WBFF. Category 18B, politics, government, news series, no time limit. The Immigration Crisis, Close Up, WJLA. Ticketing Woes, WUSA 9. Sick Building, WJLA. Orange County Arrests, WUSA 9. And They Did What, WRC. 18C, politics, government, program special. Your Voice, Your Future, America, State of Affairs, News Channel 8. A Piece of Our Past, the old Henrico County Courthouse and Jail, Henrico County Television. 19A, Education Schools, new single story, news series. Self-Portrait, WTVR. Quiet Please, WBFF. Mi Nueva Vida, Menores Centroamericanos reciben apoyo en su educación, WZDC Telemundo. I did a lot there. SAM, WBFF. Sharing a Common Thread, Pillows with a Purpose, WTVR. Meeting Myron, WJLA. Category 19B, Education Schools, Program Segment, Program Special. Fear to Freedom, University's Sexual Assault Program, Bon Maison Incorporated. An explanation of the FCPS budget, Fairfax County Public Schools.
Okay, moving on to category 20A, religion, news single story, news series. Cubans anxiously awaiting El Papa Francisco, WRC. The Extraordinary Ordinary Life of Mark Rodriguez, WTKR. Circus Nuns, These Sisters Are No Act, The Washington Post. NFL Farmer, Jason Brown, Game On. El Fervor de una Familia Inmigrante por El Papa, WZDC, Telemundo. We practiced that. Category 20B, religion, program special. There's one nominee. Ringing the Bell, Police and Fire Chaplains of Henrico County Television. Category 21A, historical, cultural, news, single story. Mysteries on Friday the 13th, a story of lust, betrayal, and revenge, WTVR. Auschwitz Survivor, WUSA 9. Auschwitz Survivor, WUSA 9. Lincoln Assassination, Glory to Glory, WBFF. Ghost of Iwo Jima, All Hands Magazine, Defense Media Activity. Selma 50th, CBN News. Capital de los Secretos, WZDC, Telemundo. A Gift of Words, The Lost MLK Tape, WTVR. Category 21B, Historic Cultural Program Feature Segment. Missing Out on the Miracle, The Washington Post. From Our Mothers, For Our Mothers, WRC. The Holocaust Last Voices, The Washington Post. Hands Up, American University. Category 22A, Sports, News Single Story News Series. 200 Miles for 200 Children, WJLA. Ravens Therapy, Losing and Hurting, WBFF. Category 22B, Sports News Features. Olympic Canoe and Kayakers Train at the Power Plant. I knew she was back there, WUSA 9. Willie Wood. Love the excitement. That's what it's all about. Willie Wood, Difficult Afterlife of an NFL Hall of Famer, WUSA 9. Feed the Homies, WTTG. Sideline Inspiration, My Main Man Cody, WTVR. And World Class Cyclists, Airman Magazine. Wait, there's one more for 22B. Could Be Our Last Game, WBFF.
Category 22C, Sports Feature Segment. On Leadership, Becky Hammond's Path to the NBA, The Washington Post. Caps Red Line, Braden Holtby's Preparation, Monumental Sports and Entertainment. Commitment and Sacrifice, GW Men's Basketball Workout on the National Mall, George Washington University. And DC Diva on the Field, Detective on the Street, The Washington Post. And Justin Tucker's Ave Maria, Ravens Productions. 22D, Sports, Daily or Weekly Program. Geico Sportsnet Central, Comcast Sportsnet. Ravens Report, Ravens Productions, and Capitals Pregame Live, Comcast Sportsnet. 22E, Sports Program Series, Ravens Kickoff, Ravens Productions. There's only one nominee there. 22F, Sports One-Time Special, Ravens Report, 20 seasons of Ravens football, Ravens Productions. Tailor-Made for the Hall, Redskins Broadcast Network. 23, Sporting Event Game, Live Unedited, Capitals Game 7 Win, Comcast Sportsnet. 24A, Weather News Single Story News Series, Severe Weather Strikes, WJLA. The Flood of 85, WDBJ 7. 24B, Weather Newscast, News Weathercast, Storm Team 4, Summer Storms, WRC. Winter Storm hits Central Virginia, WTVR. 24C, Weather Program Special, Tracking Severe Weather, WUSA 9. Storm Team 4, Tracking Winter, WRC. The Valley Returns, Long Beach, 10 years later, WHSV. And Preparing for New Orleans' next big storm, The Washington Post.
Okay, moving on to 25A, Technology, News Single Story, News Feature, News Series. Digital Detox, WBFF. La Casa del Futuro, The House of the Future, WZDC, Telemundo. Smartphone Separation Anxiety, WVEC. Baltimore's Battle Over Ballistics, WBFF. Net of Insecurity, The Washington Post. Category 25B, Technology, Program Feature Segment. There's one nominee. Can you see it? NASA STEM Outreach, NASA Gen X. Category 25C, Technology Program Special, also one nominee. Innovation Workshop, Nanotechnology, Fairfax County Public Schools. Category 26A, Documentary, Cultural Topical. Rediscovering Cuba, A Journey Home, WRC. Living Like a Fugitive, The Washington Post. Brewmore, Baltimore, Digital Cave. 26B, Documentary Historical. Ball of Confusion, the 1968 presidential election, WCVE. By War and by God, Palladian Pictures. Doolittle's Raiders, A Final Toast, the American Veterans Center. Category 27A, Informational Instructional Feature Segment Series, one nominee, The How-To Guy, FECEP Head Start, Fairfax County Public Schools. Category 27B, Informational Instructional Programs Special. NASA 360, Rovers Reloaded, National Institute of Aerospace. Working Children, Colonial Williamsburg Productions. Ways to Pay for College, Maryland Public TV. Trash Talk Special Feature, NOAA. The Freedom Quest of Oni Judge, Colonial Williamsburg Productions. And The Company Man, Rocket Media Group.
Category 28, interview discussion. Capital Download, 50 Years After Selma, WUSA 9. Your Voice, Your Future, The New Normal, News Channel 8. And Robinson Astronaut, Kiel Lindgren, Fairfax County Public Schools. Category 29A, magazine program feature segment. World War II PLW, WCVE. Loveville, Produce, Auction, Maryland Public Television. Living the Legacy, the ultimate NASCAR experience in Charlotte, WSLS, Daytime Blue Ridge. Outdoors Maryland, A Turn in the Tide, Maryland Public Television. Murals of RVA, Henrico County Public Schools, and the Maryland Hunt Cup, Maryland Public Television. Category 29B, magazine program, program special. Outdoors Maryland, episode 2801, Maryland Public Television. Beyond the Lens 2, A Day in My Life, WTTG. Maryland Farm and Harvest, episode 301, Maryland Public Television. And Christmas on Embassy Row, WRC. Category 30A, Public Current Community Affairs, feature segment series. It Only Takes One Hit, WRC. Heroines, Deadly Hold on Virginia's Youth, WTVR. Gallery of Grins, The Freeman Experiment, WTVR. And A Year of Reckoning, Fatal Police Shootings, The Washington Post. Category 30B, Public Current Community Affairs Program Special. Living in a Food Desert, Part 2, Virginia State University. Living in a Food Desert, Part 1, Virginia State University. The Chesapeake Bay Summit, Charting a Course, Maryland Public Television. Tiny Tick, Big Controversy, WMDT. Race, An Honest Conversation, WUSA 9. And Changing Minds, WRC.
Category 31, short format program. Veterans Helping Veterans, Comcast. Picture Perfect, High Pro Media and Ridgeback Communications. Make-A-Wish, Wizard for a Day, Green Buzz Agency. Category 32, Community Public Service, PSAs. Tobacco Cessation, Cigarettes Prescription, Town Group, American Forces Radio and Television Service. We Are Baltimore, WBFF. Just a Common Soldier, Esprit Digital Arts Media, Stephen Klaus and Associates. Get Wind of This, The Truth 365. Category 33A, Promotion, News Promo, Single Spot. WMAR, Classroom Concerns, WMAR. La Capital de los Secretos, Sweeps Promo, WZDC, Telemundo. Visita Papal, Intervision. Tap That App, WTTG. I always wanted to say that on live television. 33C, Promotion, News Promo Campaign, Wake Up Baltimore, WBFF. Baltimore Pride, Freddie Gray Coverage, WBAL. Soy Como Tu, Intravision. NBC 12, New Set Launch Campaign, WWBT. Category 33D, Promotion, News Promo Image Program Campaign, one nominee, Morning Image, WUSA 9. Category 33E, Promotion Program Single Spot, one nominee, Take a Moment, Share a Moment, excuse me, the 2015 GW Holiday Video, George Washington University. 33F, Promotion Program Sports, Masson 2015 Player Matchup Topicals, Nationals versus Reds versus Mets versus Dodgers, Masson. And Masson 2015 Player Matchup Topicals, Orioles versus Red Sox versus Yankees versus White Sox, Masson.
A lot of matchups there. 33G, Promotion Program Image, 2015 Preseason Campaign, Ain't Baseball Great? Orioles, Zach Britton, how do you explain? Masson. 2015 Preseason Campaign, Ain't Baseball Great? Nationals, Beards, Bryce Harper, and Win Streak, Masson. Masson, See You in 2016, Nationals, by Masson. 2015 preseason campaign, Ain't Baseball Great? Orioles, first place, Delman's Booty. Caleb caught him. I always wanted to say Delman's Booty. I did. Masson. Player personality quiz, WBFF. In 2015 preseason campaign, Ain't Baseball Great? Nationals, Zimmerman, no-hitter, Drew Storen in October, Masson. Category 35A, commercial, single spot, 34A. The George Washington University, 32nd spot, George Washington University. In Georgetown, obstetrician, Our Family Knows Glasses, Dean Alexander Productions Incorporated. Category 35, overall excellence, The Washington Post, The Washington Post. NBC4, Working for You, WRC. Maryland Public Television, Maryland Public Television, and WJLA TV, WJLA.
Okay, we are now getting into the craft achievement categories and the nominees. Jamoke and I have been practicing some of these names, but we apologize ahead of time if we get it messed up. Mine's always messed up, so I know what it's like. All right, here we go. Category 36 for audio. The Freedom Quest of Oni Judge, Colonial Williamsburg Productions. Wayne A. Hill, music composition, multi-instrumentalist. Charles White, dialogue, sound effects, recording. Audio composite, Jillian Kuchman, Maryland Public TV. Jillian Kuchman, audio engineer, mixer. Category 37, director, live or recorded live. WBAL 11 News Today, 4/28/15, the A Block. WBAL, Anthony Scafidi, director. Todd Timoshenko, WVEC. Hopefully I got that right. Todd Timoshenko, director. Category 38, director, post-production. The Company Man, Rocket Media Group, Federal Bureau of Investigation, Tom Fellew, director. Get Wind of This, The Truth 365, Mike Gillette, director. Washington Wizards Open, Monumental Sports and Entertainment, Michael Werman, executive producer. Yay. Category 39, editor, program, non-news. Maryland Farm and Harvest, episode 209, Maryland Public TV, Tanya Span Roche, online editor. Rediscovering Cuba, A Journey Home, WRC, Jason Gitlin, can't even read it, editor. Sorry, Jason. Category 40, editor, short form, promos, PSAs, commercials, opens, etc. Masson, See You in 2016, Orioles. Masson, Dave Kramer, editor. Washington Wizards Open, Monumental Sports and Entertainment, Robert Clark, editor. Get Wind of This, The Truth 365, Mike Gillette, editor. Masson Sales Sizzles, Masson. Dick Goggin, creative director, Bill Blythe, editor. 41, editor, news within 24 hours. Daily ING editing stories, WTTG. Lance Ing, Daily Ing editing stories, WTTG. Lance Ing, editor. Benjamin Leonard Worsley, WBFF. Ben Worsley, editor. Under Deadline Editing, WRC. Tennille Gibson, editor. Heard a scream out there somewhere. Category 42, editor, news, no time limit. McKenna Ewan, composite, The Washington Post. McKenna Ewan, editor. The Last Week in April, WBFF, Jed Gamber, editor. Category 43, editor, sports. There's one nominee. Brandon Mowry, sports edit composite, Monumental Sports and Entertainment. Brandon Mowry, editor.
All right, here we go. Category 44, graphic arts. Graphic arts, Austin Reddington, Liberty Flames, Sports Network, Austin Reddington, graphic artists. Masson, Ain't Baseball Great campaign, Dick Goggin, creative and design direction, Masson. District of Thrones, The Washington Post, Julio Negron, animator, Osman Malik, animator, and Cameron Blake, animator. National Mall, America's Front Yard, Pixel Dust Studios, Ricardo Andrade, art director. 45, Lighting, America's Veterans, a musical tribute, the Vietnam War Commemoration Edition, Maryland Public Television. Tracy Gaspari, lighting director, and Harry Vaughn, lighting director. Baltimore Ravens Lighting Composite, Ravens Productions, Eddie Coughlin, Director of Photography. 46, Anchor News, Elias Composite, WJLA, Jonathan Elias, Anchor. Anchor News, Intravision, now this is a tough one. Cece Key Felix, News Anchor. Yes, how about that? Bruce Johnson, News Anchor Composite, WUSA 9, Bruce Johnson, Anchor. And Mary Bubala, anchoring WJZ, Mary Bubala, Anchor Reporter. 47, Anchor Weather, Matt DiNardo, Weather Composite, WRIC, Matthew DiNardo, On Air Talent. And Zach Daniel Composite, WTVR, Zach Daniel, Weather Anchor.
Moving on to sports. Category 48, Anchor Sports. Michael Jenkins Composite, Comcast Sportsnet, Michael Jenkins, Anchor. Sports segment, WZDC Telemundo, Moises Linares, Sports Journalist. Dave Owens Composite, WUSA 9, David Owens, Sports Anchor. Category 49, Program Host, Moderator. Christmas on Embassy Row, WRC, Barbara Harrison, Host. Mario Armstrong, Ways to Pay for College, Maryland Public TV, Mario Armstrong, Host. Somebody got really excited out there with the horns. Just a Common Soldier, Esprit Digital Arts Media, Stephen Klaus and Associates, Tony Lobianco, Host. Chris Leary, Great Day Washington Composite, WUSA 9, Chris Leary, Host. Category 50, Reporter, General Assignment. Looks like we're going to have a Bunce sighting at the Emmys. On Andrea McCarran and Bunce Composite, WUSA 9, Andrea McCarran, Reporter. Kathleen Cairns Heist Composite, WBFF, Kathleen Cairns, Reporter. Category 51, Reporter Investigative, Scott McFarlane on Safety, WRC, Scott McFarlane, Reporter. Laura Geller, WVEC, Laura Geller, Investigative Reporter. Josie Sturman Composite, WJLA, Josie Sturman, Reporter. And Investigative Reporter Chris Papps, WJLA. Category 52, Reporter Live. Jay Korf, Live Compilation, WJLA, Jay Korf, Reporter. Mundaman Monday, WBFF, Keith Daniels, Reporter. Allison Parker, Live Composite, WDBJ 7, Allison Parker, Reporter. Aledo Live, breaking reporting of unrest starting from 4/14 mid-May. Sorry about that. WJZ, Christy Aledo, reporting live. Category 53, Reporter Political. Mike Valerio, Political Reporter, WWBT. Michael Valerio, Political Reporter. Politics and Terror, A Worldwide Challenge, WJLA. Scott Thuman, Reporter. Category 54, Reporter, Transportation Traffic. Jamie Sullivan, Traffic Composite, WJLA. Yeah. Jamie Sullivan. Tim Saunders, Composite, WDBJ 7. Tim Saunders, Reporter. Julie Wright, Traffic and Fun, WJLA. Yeah. Julie Wright. Oh, that's it for me. Your turn.
Category 55, Sports Analyst. Glenn Consor, Composite, Comcast Sportsnet. Glenn Consor, Analyst. Trevor Maddich, Composite, Comcast Sportsnet. Trevor Maddich, Analyst. 56, Sports Play-by-Play. Joe Beninati, Play-by-Play Composite, Comcast Sportsnet. Joe Beninati, Play-by-Play Announcer. Category 57, Photographer, Program, Non-News. Degrees of Action, Maryland Public Television. Tim Pugh, Photography. The Company Man, Rocket Media Group, Federal Bureau of Investigation. John St. Hours, Director of Photography. Category 58, Photographer, News within 24 hours. Jed Gamber, Photojournalism, WBFF. Jed Gamber, Photojournalist. A Year Through a Photographer's Lens, WJLA. Dwayne Myers, Photographer. Awesome. Category 59, Photographer, News, No Time Limit. Brad Wilson, Composite, WTVR. Brad Wilson, Photographer. Jed Gamber, Capturing Moments, WBFF. Jed Gamber, Photojournalist. And Chip Baisden, Composite, WTTG. Chip Baisden, photojournalist. And last one, Eli Gardner, composite, WTVI. Eli Gardner, photojournalist. 60, photographer, sports, Brandon Mowry, sports photographer, composite, Monumental Sports Entertainment, Brandon Mowry, photographer. McKenna Ewan, photographer, The Washington Post, McKenna Ewan, photographer. 61, photographer, video essay, single camera only, La Melodia del Espiritu, WZDC Telemundo, Roberto J.C. Gonzalez Holmes, photojournalist, and Chip Baisden, composite, WTTG, Chip Baisden, photojournalist. Category 62, writer, short form, promos, PSAs, commercials, opens, etc. Masson, Ain't Baseball Great, Orioles Campaign. First place, Delman's Booty, got to say it twice. And Caleb Joseph. Masson, Dick Goggin, writer. And category 63, writer, news. That's Korf with 2 Fs. That's 2 Fs. WJLA, J. Korf, writer. And Able composite, WBFF, Jeff Able, writer. And the last category, community service, WAVY.
So those are the nominees for the Regional Emmy Awards for 2016. Thank you to Jamoke and Kristen for helping us out. We were supposed to have a third person, so they're right now both on oxygen. I want to remind everybody that the Emmy Awards are Saturday, June 25th at the Baltimore Marriott Waterfront. Tickets are on sale, and you can make your room reservations through www.capitalemmys.tv. And I would encourage all of the stations, for all of these great nominees, to buy ads in the program and become sponsors, and congratulate their nominees for great work. Congratulations to all the nominees. We'll see you on the 25th of June. Thank you.